Hi gang, Ed Dale here, and it's day 456 of the 30-day challenge. And this is a little bonus video about YouTube because of the extraordinary success of this year's 30-day challenge. We're adding servers as fast as we can, and there's still more people joining the 30-day challenge every day, and so, which is great, which is brilliant. So what we've done is that we are now going to be uploading all the videos as well as to the site, and you'll definitely want to eventually download the versions on the site because they are the high definition versions. They're super sharp, and you'll be able to see every single detail on the whole on the site. So that's important. Of course, if you get iTunes, they'll be downloaded through iTunes first, and you'll be able to have access to all of that. But also, and given that some people have very old computers and all sorts of other different reasons, we thought, well, why don't we put it on YouTube as well? And really, I feel a bit, well, how do I put this? Embarrassed, because I should slap myself upside the head, because unless somebody is paying you for your video and it's private content, you should have it on YouTube because of all the amazing Web 2.0 possibilities. So this video is going to take you quickly through YouTube, seeing we're going to use this. At least I want to show you how to maximize this, and then also show you a couple of cool little tricks. And again, appreciate if you're watching the videos here, if you could do this as well, that would be much appreciated. So let me show you a few things first. First, to find these videos, they're under my username here, Ed Dale, and you could probably type 30-day challenge. Make sure you're typing 30-day as opposed to 30, although I think that works, but I'm not 100% certain. So let's spell it out. And you'll be able to find any one of these videos, and you'll see I always tag them with the appropriate day, and if they're split into two parts, there'll be two parts. I also try to explain in the description as well. So the first thing when you get to the page that you want to do is you want to hit this subscribe button. Now, of course, it says here, you may not subscribe to yourself, you fool. But, of course, if you do it, then you'll be able to subscribe, which is cool. And that way, you'll always be plugged into what I'm doing. Now, here's what else you would want to do as well. So let's just move that back here. And let's just scroll down a little bit here. Show you some other cool stuff. Okay, first of all, please make sure you rate the video. This is really important, and you'll find out how important in the 30-day challenge later on in the 30-day challenge. Again, and appreciate if you give our videos a rating, but again, don't just whack 5, give them the rating that you think that they deserve. Fake rating will be picked up. So don't do it. Just rate it how you honestly believe. If you think it's great, then give it a 5 rating. If you think it's useless, give it a 1 rating. That's your choice. Now, what you also want to do is probably have a look at saving this to your favorites. Now, the reason you do this, and you can see I've popped it up here, is it's a great way of sorting. So, for example, if you do a 30-day challenge video playlist and add this video to that playlist, then they'll all be in the one spot. So you can come back to one spot and have them all there, which is a great idea. Now, they're the main things. Now, I'm just going to play this video a little bit. You probably will be able to hear me because on a Mac,
you'll recall we just have asked you to go to the super cool freekeywords.wordtracker.com and to type in each of your 7.
What I wanted to show you just very quickly while we're doing this, and I'll just turn the audio off because it's distracting. But if you click this button here, a lot of you wonder what these buttons, that actually brings it down to actually a very sharp resolution. It actually shrinks the video because typically YouTube, when it normally is there, they blow it up slightly, which means you do lose a little bit of resolution. See how it's a little bit fuzzy. So that's another thing that you can do here is use full screen, which is another thing that you might want to have a crack at doing. So all you have to do, and let me just highlight this so you can see here this icon here. Remember, this one reduces it in size, which does make it very, very sharp. The other alternative, of course, is to go full screen. And you can see, that's absolutely readable. And that's another thing that you can do, and you can probably get away with it. It is fuzzy, and again, I emphasize that you will want to download the proper files using iTunes or whatever your tool of choice is after the fact. Now, just to get rid of that, all you have to do is hit escape. That's it. Right, so let's have a look. So there's that. Now, the other thing that, of course, you can do, and this is why it's crucial that you make any sort of these videos available to you, is that you want to make sure, and it's always a bit tricky this because it always snaps. Back, stop it. There we are. Okay, so I knew that had happened. Okay, sorry. Down, boy, down. You can obviously stumble, which I've already done in this case because I've had to reshoot this video. But shh, don't tell anybody. So you can click I like it. You could also, for example, hang on, let me just see that. So you could click on the I like it button in your stumble toolbar, and that'll help you out with a link. And it also certainly help with traffic. There's some great posts on people seeing effects of stumble upon before we've even taught you how to do it properly, which is very good. So we'll keep doing that. The other thing that, of course, you could do is you could obviously bookmark the page and tag it, and give it a bookmark as well. And so could your friends. Now, something that I showed you, and this is going to pop again. No, saved it. Just want to show you this. I've just clicked into the actual URL here. Check this out. And because I did this earlier, see this great 30-day challenge video? Now, if I just hit this green little button here and post to Twitter, look at that. Post is successful. And you can see here, I'll just bring it across. Check that out. Great 30-day challenge video. How good's that? So you're able to get that. That's another link in there, which will become important later on. And, of course, it will come up on my Tubby Nerd blog later in the day in the summaries, all those sorts of things, which is very, very, very spiffy indeed. So, folks, there you have it. Videos now available on YouTube. I've shown you some power YouTube techniques there that you can utilize. Please make sure, you've got an iTunes. Look, what I do... Oh, what a great album, The Wreckers. What I do with iTunes, just so you know, is I pretty much leave it running in the background because I'm always, when I'm not talking to you guys, I'm listening to music anyway, in this case, The Wreckers. But like I leave this going in my podcasts, and you can see here the stuff is popping into my iTunes automatically anyway, which is really, really cool. So it eventually does get there. So I just leave it sort of running in the background, and it just chortles along, which is really cool. So there you have it. Okay, I'm going to get back to the Wreckers, who like totally rule, and do some more Day 6 content for you guys. Enjoy yourselves, and I will speak soon. All right, ciao for now.